He wakes up at 6. He wakes up at 3:30. He wakes up at 3:15. If you ask the internet, most people will say you need to wake up at ridiculously early hours to be successful, even tell that this is a life changer. So, should you be waking up extremely early as well? Whether waking up early is good or bad for you to improve yourself could be up for discussion. But one thing is for sure, for a healthy body and mind you need between 6 to 8 hours of sleep every night. And to wake up at ridiculously early hours, you need to go to the bed ridiculously early hours as well. This will affect your entire social life, perspective, and put an immense mental pressure. What if you are not an easy sleeper and your brain reminds you the constant pressure of you have to wake up in X hours, and you are more stressed? This is the first thing you must fix. Every environment and individual is different, so figure out your reason of not being able to sleep and try out some approaches such as listening to white tone music or lightning noise. Exercise in the afternoon so you feel tired before bed. There are plenty techniques for this. Figure out which one works for you. Just because you wake up early doesn't mean you will become productive. You need to have a purpose so that waking up at certain hour means something. All these people who wake up at 5 a.m. have some kind of a custom-made system for their goals and desires. If all these people can do it for a YouTube video, you can do it to improve your life quality and achieve your goals as well. And the good part is, you don't need to wake up at godforsaken hours. It's a well-known fact that many people struggle to stick to their New Year's resolutions. In fact, research shows that 80% of people who make resolutions will have failed to keep them by the second week of February. A study conducted by Strava in 2019 using 800 million user activities found that most people had given up on their resolutions by January 19th, which the company refers to as Quitter's Day. If you're like many people, you're probably all too familiar with the failure statistics surrounding New Year's resolutions. Long-term goals can be a bit like New Year's resolutions. They can be tough to stick to. One reason is that we often set them when we're feeling relaxed and stress-free, which can lead to a disconnect between our goals and the realities of daily life. It can also be tough to figure out how to make our goals a reality within the context of our everyday responsibilities. To increase your chances of success, try breaking your goals down into smaller, more manageable steps and being consistent in taking action towards them. And don't worry, we've got a simple 7-step system to help you out. First things first, make a list of your goals and figure out why you want to achieve them. Go ahead and let your imagination run wild. I like to break things down into 4 categories: family, friends, work, and fitness. Then I make a list of everything I hope to accomplish. Let's get to the bottom of our goals. It's not enough to just know what you want to achieve. You've got to dig into the why too. Trust me, it's worth it. When I took the time to do this, I had a realization my reasons why were actually my real goals, and the things I thought were my goals were just actions to help me get there. Cool, right? Here's an example. Let's say one of your goals is to learn German, and reason behind is you want to live and work in Germany. In that case, learning German is just one way to work towards that bigger goal. By understanding the heart of your goals, you can come up with a plan to make progress. Finally, assign a deadline to each goal to make it concrete and time-bound, not some lofty ambition that you'll never get round to. Step 2. Figure out your goals. Time to get real and eliminate some goals. The more goals you have, the more they'll fight for your time, money, and attention, which can be tough to get back. One way to speed up your progress is to focus on just one goal at a time. To do this, I like to break the year into 4 quarters and decide which goals I'll tackle first. It's okay to have more than one goal, but the fewer you have, the more focus you can give each one, and the more likely you are to achieve them all. Reflect on your go-to activities. What are the things you keep coming back to again and again? The idea is to focus on a small number of activities that really matter to you. As author Cal Newport says, do less, do them better, and know why you're doing them. Make sure your top activities align with your values and help you achieve your goals. Step 3. Sacrifice. Remember that achieving any goal comes with a cost. It might be time, money, or something else. Who doesn't want to write a bestseller, make more cash, or get in shape? But it's important to understand that reaching your goals will require some sacrifices. Decide what you're willing to give up to make progress. Be honest with yourself about what it will take to make your goals a reality. It's easy to daydream about reaching the finish line, but make sure you consider the investment required to get there. Are you willing to hit the gym 3 or 4 times a week? Yeah, it would be awesome to write 50 articles in 10 weeks on Medium, but do you have the time to make it happen? Be realistic about what you can handle, or you might set yourself up for disappointment. Goal setting is not just about choosing the achievements you want to have, but also accepting the price you have to pay. Look back over your goals. Are you willing to pay the price? Step 4. Set up a system. Make a plan. Goals are the endpoints you want to reach. But to actually achieve them, you need a system, a plan that outlines the steps you'll take to make progress. Don't just dream about your goals, make them happen with a solid plan in place. For example, let's say one of my goals is to diversify my career. One way I can do that is by writing 50 articles on Medium. I know it takes me 4 to 5 hours to write a good article, and I can set aside about 18 hours a week to work on them. So, I'll schedule writing time for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday mornings, and set aside Monday night for editing. If I write 4 articles a week, I'll hit my goal in about 12 weeks. Another goal might be to make exercise a daily habit. One way to do that is by finding 30 to 60 minutes a day to work out. Time is always an issue for me, so I decided to work out at home instead of going to the gym. I invested in an exercise bike and some free weights, and I schedule an hour in my diary every day for my workout. No excuses. Now I just need to stick to it. Step 5. Environment. Use your environment to your advantage. Achieving new goals usually requires you to adopt new habits. One way to make this easier is to proactively design your environment to support these new behaviors. This is called choice architecture, and it can be a really effective way to make sure you stick to your plan. Look for cues. Every behavior is triggered by a cue, and we're more likely to notice cues that stand out. The problem is, our environments often make it easy to not do certain things because there's no obvious cue to start. For example, it's easy to not read a book when your books are hidden away, or to eat badly when the cookie jar is on display. Keep this in mind as you set up your environment to help you achieve your goals. If you need to adopt new behaviors to achieve your goals, make the cue a big part of your environment. I now leave some weights under my desk and keep books I'm actively reading on the corner of my desk. Previously, these have all been neatly stored away, out of sight and out of mind. Step 6. A 60-day plan. Get specific and short-term. Ambitious long-term goals are great, but researchers have found that more immediate goals can help you stay on track even better. A 60-day plan is a perfect way to make progress without feeling overwhelmed. Make a list of what you want to accomplish in the next 2 months and schedule out the specific actions you need to take and when you'll take them. This will make it easier to stay focused and motivated. Step 7. Feedback. Get some feedback. Our minds love to get feedback, and seeing evidence of progress is super motivating. To keep track of how you're doing, schedule a 20-minute slot on your calendar each week to measure your results. This will give you insight into whether you're making progress or not. Now, take some time and make an action plan of your own and follow the steps that we talked about. Set yourself a relatively easy goal which you can achieve in 30 to 60 days, and don't give in until you accomplish it. After doing this, your next planning will be much easier and faster. Don't put extreme goals and demotivate yourself. With proper approach, you will see how easy, fun, and rewarding this system can be. Thank you for watching the video. Please tell me your thoughts so I can improve myself on my next videos. And if you came this far, please press the like button.